Okej, strange creature się pojawił.
What a strange creature.
Thank you, April Ryan.
A,
What?
There is no time here, but there soon will be time for you and I. Time enough to be sure. You are speaking to me, April Ryan. We have spoken.
I don't understand what you're... And how do you know my name? Who are you?
Have we not met yet? I was sorry then for confusing you. I will be Abnaxus of the Venar, ambassador to the Ireed Council in Marcuria for a time.
I think I would have remembered you if we'd met. Who told you my name?
You did. You are saying your name to me, April Ryan. In this moment, you tell me your name. You question why I know your name, and you speak to me the blessings of the balance for my long journey home.
okej.
Sorry, I really don't know what you're talking about.
It is difficult for us too, April Ryan, to understand you. We, the Venar, are not perceiving time like your people. In this moment we are everywhere. In this moment we are nowhere.
Okej.
But there is a veil. Beyond this veil we are not seeing, but you have. You will be seeing. You are seeing.
What veil?
The veil created in chaos, by chaos, with chaos. It is a dark presence in our future, yes, future. A dark veil which hides the things that have been and will be.
What's all this got to do with me?
It was late. You were tired. We have talked in the morning when you come to visit me. Now you understand everything. Thank you, April Ryan. The blessings of the balance to you too.
Did you just invite me to your home?
I will. I did. I invite you to my home, April Ryan. My home was in the Marcuria City Green, and you will find it in the morning, before chaos came. I am explaining everything, and you understood.
It seems I've already accepted your invitation, so I guess I don't have a choice.
That is what you said. Good night. You will sleep well.
Normalnie, gościu mi przepowiedział, co się w przyszłości stanie. Okej, co my tutaj mamy dalej?
Oh, for a muse of fire that would ascend the brightest heaven of invention. Shakespeare, I believe. If I'm to find my muse, I guess it will have to be here in Arcadia.
Okej.
I really am getting tired. I should find somewhere comfortable to sit down, rest my legs for a few minutes.
Być może comfy chair.
It's a very comfortable chair.
Okej. I poszła spać od razu. Zmęczyła ją ta rozmowa. O. O, to jest... Czy to nie był Cortez?
Wake up, child.
Sorry, I guess I fell asleep. What time is it?
It is morning. We need to clean before we open for breakfast, so I had to wake you.
I slept right through the party?
It seems so. You did not stir even when everyone was leaving.
Oh well, I feel pretty good considering.
You look a little pale, but it's nothing a good porridge won't fix.
Okej. Jakieś ubranie?
It's the innkeeper. She looks busy.
Że powinienem jej
Not
pomóc.
to sound rude, but I've had my fill of her for the moment.
O.
The back rooms are both empty.
O.
Nothing but ashes left of the fire now. Assorted bottles and spices and herbs.
Czy co, nie chcemy z nią
They look
porozmawiać?
empty, and after last night's shindig, that's no wonder.
Shindig. Nie znam nawet takiego słowa.
Not to sound rude, but I've had my fill of her for the moment.
Co, naprawdę? Uciekamy? Jakby nigdy nic?
Do you intend to walk about in that outfit, child? It is day, it would not be proper.
It's all I have.
Come, we will find something more suited to a young lady about the city.
No w samych gaciach nie wypada tak, no.
How do I look?
O. Ma bandaże na sobie?
Well, it'll have to do for now. You do not have the most womanly of forms, but I'm certain you will fill out in time with the right diet.
Thanks. Thank you for the clothes, for everything.
You will have time aplenty to thank me while you are cleaning plates and cutlery, child.
I'm
No taka
sorry.
prawda.
Work?
Those clothes do not come free, child, nor does a night spent sleeping before the fire. I'm not asking much, only for a helping hand in cleaning.
Ma w tym rację.
All right. Tell me where to start.
You can start carrying in the mugs from the back room. You did good work for me today, child. More than was required. Here you are. Some coin to help you out.
O! Jak miło, jeszcze nam zapłaciła za to.
And keep the clothes. You seem to have grown into them already.
Okej, miło, miło.
I got a whole handful of these Arcadian iron coins.
Okej.
Excuse me?
Yes? Oh, it is you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome, child.
A, okej. Czyli mogę iść w tym momencie. Farm boy.
I wonder if she's caught anything today. Clean and clear, much unlike the water in Venice. Square jaw and broad shoulders. A real farm boy. Quite a sexy one, too.
Square jaw, broad shoulders. Oh, she's his.
That's a funny looking animal.
Sold.
Good beast. His hide feels like a turtle's, but softer.
Okej.
Yeah, good boy. Good boy.
Ziomek sobie przez okienko wygląda, może kiepa pali. A my idziemy do miasta. Trzeba znaleźć dom tego... jego mościa, Abnaxusa. City Gate Spear, City Green. To jest nowa część. Udajmy się najpierw tutaj. Może w templu się coś dowiem ciekawego. Na przykład gdzie ten Abnaxus mieszka. Chyba że w tym po prostu City Green. Jest
It's the best room
Sylwester
Tobias
Tobias.
Grensrent. Good morning, Tobias.
Why, it's April, my friend from Stark. Have you come to visit us again?
So it appears. I didn't exactly come here by choice this time, though.
Oh? How so, if I may ask?
In a weird and twisted way, it's nothing out of what's become the substitute for ordinary in my life. One second I was in my room in Newport. The next, I was in a dark alley in Marcuria.
You must have opened a shift while you were sleeping. Good. This means you are learning to harness your magic.
Yeah, I guess, except I don't think I'll be able to get back home again. And this time, my mentor, Cortez, has no idea that I'm here.
Ah, but I'm sure you will find a way to channel and control your power soon. In the meantime, is there anything I can do to help?
So? I need to find the entrance to the Guardian's realm, locate the 2 dragons?
I need to locate the disc that unlocks the Guardian's tower.
The disc that is the key? Yes, it is needed. It might even restore balance, provided the new Guardian accompanies it to the tower, of course. But you wish to find the disc yourself?
I have to. Cliché or not, it's our only hope.
You do this often, then? Save worlds?
It's an expression. Heroism in my world is more of a cliché than anything else.
I do not understand. But then I am merely a servant of the balance, while you are more. But yes, the disc. As I told you once before, when the Earth was divided, and the realm of the Guardian created, a disc was forged in the Well of Making. The disc was to serve 2 purposes: as a key to the Tower of Balance should it become necessary to enter it in the Guardian's absence, and as a replacement for the disc that is already in the tower should it be broken. The tower is now abandoned and locked, and the old disc shattered. I do think the time is right for the second disc to be brought forward and used.
Where is the disc now?
At first, more than 12,000 years ago, it was kept in the open, at the Sentinel Enclave outside Marcuria. However, when thieves attempted to make away with the disc, it was taken away.
Okay.
Why?
So that the 4 parts of the disc could be divided amongst 4 of the magical people of Arcadia. People who would have nothing to gain from the balance being compromised.
What people were the disc divided amongst?
This I cannot tell you. I am not sure anyone remembers now. But it would be in the scriptures, I am certain.
Okay.
What scriptures?
The scriptures of the balance. There are 13 of them. 13 is a strong number, rich in tradition, and... Did you know the Ireed High Council consists of 13 ministers? No, of course you don't. 13 was also the number of the fathers who begat the Sentinel, and who built the Tower of Balance.
Okay.
Where can I find the scriptures of the balance?
Pay a visit to the Sentinel Enclave, located outside the city to the east. The great library of the Enclave contains every book ever written by an Arcadian minstrel, and most others as well. Speak with Minstrom Yerin, the keeper of books. Tell him I sent you.
Jasne.
I need to find the entrance to the Guardian's realm.
There is one. You are right in that, but where, I would not venture to guess. In the past, when the time came for the Guardian to step down and another to take his or her place, the Guardian opened a gateway wherever it was needed. A Guardian, still in full control of the balance, can invite anyone in, and let anyone out. But with the Guardian gone, the only way in would be the point where the divide was first created, where the tower was built.
Czyli w wieży jest.
Isn't that location written down somewhere?
Remember that this was done on the old Earth before the divide. After the divide, after the creation of Stark and Arcadia, places were shifted about. This entrance may not even be on the ground anymore.
What do you mean?
It could be up there, in the sky, or far below us, through the crust of the earth into the molten depths below. I cannot say, and I do not know anyone who could.
Okay.
Isn't there any way to locate the entrance to the Guardian's realm?
Perhaps with careful investigation of the old texts, histories of Arcadia, of the Divide, the scriptures. I do not know, April, but it cannot hurt to look. Again, you will find these texts at the Sentinel Enclave. Speak with Minstrom Yeren.
Jasne.
Isn't there any way to locate the entrance to the Guardian's realm?
Perhaps with careful investigation of the old texts.
Okej, to słyszałem.
Again, you will
Okej, teraz smoki.
I need to locate the two dragons that reside in Arcadia.
The Drykin?
What's the difference?
Dragons is a word from your world. The kin are not what they have become in your legends and fairy tales.
But they're real, aren't they?
Oh, as real as you and me, April. And old. They have been here since before our time. As you probably remember, the kin were instrumental in the Divide, saving mankind from a terrible end. But I know so little. Only what I can remember from my studies when I was a minstrom at the Enclave.
Czyli wszystko w enklawie się znajdzie, tak?
How can I get more information on the Drykin?
Books, daughter, books. The wisdom of the ages. There is one tome you should study, called The Secrets of the Drykin, by Minstrom Elniak. It is old but informative, and it captures the imagination.
Where can I find this book?
Again, you will find these texts at the Sentinel Enclave. Speak with Minstrom Yeren.
Okej.
I need help getting back home.
Unfortunately, I'm in no better state today to help you shift than I was the day before yesterday. You are the one with the talent, and so you must learn to use that talent.
Damy radę.
Thank you, Tobias.
Good to know I could help you, April.
Okej, być może powinienem teraz odwiedzić tę enklawę, zobaczyć, co to jest te miejsce i być może jeszcze tego starego kolegę Corteza zobaczyć. Bo nie wydaje mi się, żebym potrzebował czegoś innego. Jak informacja albo nowej jakiejś miejscówki.
Hi there, Mr. Westhouse. I'm back.
My word. What on earth possessed you to return to this god-forsaken place? You were lucky to escape the first time, but now you're really pushing it.
It's not that bad a place, or else you wouldn't stay here. Besides, this time I didn't exactly come here by choice.
I stay here because I'm a true masochist, Miss Ryan. And who forced you to come? Was it Cortez?
He doesn't even know I'm here, unfortunately. No, I think I had some kind of accident with my so-called powers. I shifted in my underwear.
No, ha! Isn't that the way it is, though? We always cross the rift at the most inopportune times. Care for a drink? Oh, no, that's right. You, don't.
Would you mind helping me with a few questions?
I've nothing better to do, so shoot.
Do you know anything about dragons?
I try to stay out of the affairs of the kin these days. What precisely do you wish to know about the damn beasts?
Beasts.
There are two dragons in Arcadia, and I'm trying to locate them.
Yeah, I've heard that tale myself, but no, I don't know anything about it. You'd be better off speaking with the Sentinel Minstrom. After all, religion is their specialty, not mine.
I'm looking for a disc that will open up the Guardian's realm.
That's religion, Miss Ryan. And the only things I worship are whiskey, a good cigar, and a nice long...
Tak.
Anyway, don't ask me about all that balance mumbo-jumbo.
Would you be able to tell me where I could look for the entrance to the Guardian's realm?
In Tobias's pants, if he had his wish, I'm sure. No, I'm sorry. I don't know anything about the Guardians. Balance, Sentinel, or gardening. Now, if you're interested in bullfighting, I could talk all night.
Bullfighting's a horrible act of cruelty to animals, and not much of a sport at all.
I'll just forget you said that, Miss Ryan. If there's one thing I miss about Stark, it's bullfighting.
You'll be happy to hear, then, that they abolished bullfighting hundreds of years ago.
Damn.
Damn.
I can't think of any more questions for now.
Then let's talk about other things, shall we?
Thanks, Mr. Westhouse.
Anytime, April. Come back if you're homesick and you feel like talking to a fellow alien.
Okej. Czyli nic za dużo się nie dowiedziałem niestety. Zobaczmy, o co chodzi z tym City Green. Peculiar house.
That's one mother of a plant. I wonder if it's a carnivore. It's a flower bed. There's plenty of room for more seeds to be planted in there. It looks to have been carved out of a large tree, but the texture of the house is more stone than bark.
Okej.
It's a solid oak door.
Enter, honored guest, and I would have been with you presently.
Okay. Seat.
Some of them look to be in English, but I know they're not. It's the Altung language Tobias told me about. The tongue of magic. Sounds a little disgusting, to be honest. It's a nicely crafted bench.
O, idzie. Ogonek nawet ma. Jaki słodziak z
Be
niego jest.
welcomed, stranger, to my abode.
Stranger? Don't you remember me? You invited me here.
Every moment we meet, and every moment we part. You are both stranger and friend, April Ryan.
I'm sorry, but could you try to be a little less obtuse this time? I have a hard time understanding half of what you say.
I will beg for your forgiveness, April Ryan. I had a hard time to make myself understood amongst other peoples. I will pull myself into this moment, difficult as it may be, so that we can communicate and so that you may understand. It is important that you understand, April Ryan, very important.
Who are you?
I am Abnaxus of the Venar, ambassador to the Ireed Council in Marcuria. My people live far from here, and they do rarely visit your kind, and so I am their sole link to humans and Dolmari.
Okay.
Why is that?
I alone among the Venar am able to focus on a particular moment and thread in time, and so to speak with those who flow with time, like you.
How do your people perceive time?
It is hard to explain. Any moment before this moment and any moment after is the same to me as this one. I have lived already and I am yet to live. Do you understand me?
Okej.
I
Brzmi się jak
think so,
alkoholik spod
but how's
sklepu,
that
nie?
possible?
Everything is possible, April Ryan. There is magic and there is science, and between the two, everything is possible.
Mhm.
Can you see the future?
Ja, on już był w
To
przyszłości.
me, every moment is the same. There is no future. I can relate moments you have yet to see, and I can unravel possible threads. But remember, the future I see may not be the one into which you walk.
Mhm.
Moments and threads fluctuate, change. I can remember things that have never come to pass, and I have seen things that will never be.
So you can't tell the future.
I would see your possible futures, the likely threads among hundreds. If there was not a veil in time, I would.
What's this veil you keep talking about?
Somewhere ahead, in our path, there is a dark veil through which I cannot pass, past which I cannot see. It is disconcerting to me to be blocked from the moments of my life.
How did this veil come to be?
It was, no, will be created in chaos, by chaos, to keep the future hidden. All threads converge on a single point here, beyond the veil, and this will happen only once. It is written.
Written? Where?
In the prophecies.
Tell me about the prophecies.
Words have been written by seers who can discern from all possible threads the threads that are certain to be woven. These words are the prophecies.
Okej.
And what do the prophecies say?
Prophecies speak of a time when the balance will falter, weakened by the assault of chaos and its servants. The moment the veil falls is the moment of uncertainty. The balance may stand, the balance may fall. I cannot tell which it will be, and I cannot even see the possibilities, the threads extending from each fork. But the prophecies also speak of a Savior, as the prophecies usually do, one who will bring order to chaos, only to release chaos on the innocent, one who will restore the balance, only to finally break it.
That doesn't sound like a savior.
The word in my tongue is Kanang La. Literally translated, it means the small seed who grew to a tall tree.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yes.
Could you tell me a little bit about yourself, Obnaxis?
Me? About myself? We, the Venar, are not good at speaking of ourselves. We always know who we are, and so we have no need to tell each other.
Well, are you married? Do you have kids? Or perhaps your people don't marry?
Yes, we do marry, and we always know who we are to be with, because our future is also our past, and so we also know our children even though, according to your reckoning, they have yet to be born.
Mhm.
My wife was, is, will be, the beautiful Abyanda. She lives by the Bay of Fire in the east. She gave birth to our 3 female children, Abratha, Abalexa, Abpalmana.
How long has it been since you last saw them?
I see them now, April Ryan. Do not forget I perceive time in a different manner from your kind. I have given them your regards.
Well, say hi to them for me. Why did you come here to Marcuria?
I was chosen to be ambassador to Ireed when I showed a talent for seeing the flow of time from one point to the next. I was trained for a long time in locking myself into a single moment to communicate and understand your world. My people do not normally involve themselves with others, but the Veil has forced us to do so.
Why don't the Venar want to involve themselves with humans?
In the wrong hands, our knowledge is dangerous. To know of the possible fluctuating futures, this can be a weapon to some who flow with time. We cannot interfere with your time. We are not allowed.
Who says?
The balance, the guardian. The guardian watches not only the balance between worlds, but also the balance within. Time is in balance, and if this balance is upset, the guardian would know.
I thought the Guardian was gone.
So he is, and that makes it even more crucial to my people that we preserve the balance and not upset it. Chaos is our enemy, April Ryan, and we do our part to keep it at bay, as do you.
Are you planning on ever going back to your people?
When we pass through the veil to the other side and time yet again opens up, I will return to my people. I look forward to that day. I miss my people, and it is hard to speak with your kind. It makes me tired.
I know what you mean. I'm a stranger here too.
You will bring us through the veil, April Ryan, and then we can both leave this place and go home.
Okay.
Where is your home, Abnaxis?
Across the border mountains and north, to where the forests are evergreen, and where in winter the land turns white.
Do you know Father Tobias?
Tobias is a faithful servant of the balance, and he is a good man. He leads the sentinel down a narrow path, but he never wavers. We are friends.
So, I can trust him?
Trust is a concept which often puzzles me. Amongst my people there is never distrust. We always know the truth. But amongst your people, amongst those who flow with time, trust is important, a fragile thing. But yes, I do think Tobias is to be trusted fully. I cannot see beyond the veil, but up to that point there is no thread in which he betrays your trust, April Ryan.
Czemu miałby? Jest spoko.
Have you heard of a man named Cortez?
No, I have not. But that does not mean I do not know him. Names are often fleeting, April Ryan.
He's my... well, some have called him my mentor, others a nutcase. I'm not sure which it is, but I'm leaning towards the former.
Mhm.
Your mentor? He is a shifter as well?
No, I don't think so. He doesn't travel. Shift between Stark and Arcadia.
I do not see him in my life, April Ryan. I do not know him. Beyond the veil, perhaps, but not before.
Thanks, Abnaxis.
You are always welcome, April Ryan.
I need some help in my quest.
Yes, you did.
You did.
I did? And what did you answer?
That I will help you as much as I can, but in the end...
I'm on my own. I've heard that one before.
Okay.
What do you know about dragons?
I do not know much about the kin, but I do know a little. Perhaps it will help you, perhaps not. The Dryak kin came to this world a very, very long time ago, before the dawn of man, before the divide. The Venar had yet to learn to be outside time, and there were few other peoples on Earth. The kin played an important part in the divide, in separating magic from science, and in the founding of the Fathers, the Sentinel, to watch over the balance. It is said that after the divide of the 4 Dryak kin that came to Earth, 2 went to Stark, and 2 to Arcadia. But that was a long time ago, 12,000 of your years. I do not know what has become of them since.
Podejrzewam, że Cortez jest jednym z nich.
You don't know where I may find these Drykin?
No, the white of the Dryakin, the mother, has, according to legend, been sighted. The tale of the silver spear of Gorimon speaks of the mother and her child. Though I think this is but a tale, and far from the truth.
The story is called The Silver Spear of Gorimon?
Yes, unfortunately I do not have this book myself, and I do not know of anyone who does.
Okay.
What about the other dragon, the other Dryakin?
Of the Dryakin, I only know of the mother, the white of the kin, although I have heard tell of a god who fell from the sky into the ocean a great long time ago. But this may also be just a tale.
Jasne.
What else do you know about this god who fell from the sky?
Only what I have told you. Someone with greater knowledge of the ocean and the creatures that live beneath its surface may be able to tell you more.
Tylko nie mów mi, że jeden ze smoków jest Jormungandr.
What else do you know about this god who fell from the sky?
Only what I have told you. Someone...
Okay.
Have you heard of a disc that works as a key to the Guardian's realm?
Yes, but very little. It has been spoken of in the Ireed Council only recently, brought to attention by the Tyrant ambassador. He wished to know where it is kept.
And what was the answer?
No one at the council knows or admitted to knowing, and the ambassador was asked to speak with the Sentinel, which he is unlikely to concede to. The Tyrant are allied with the Vanguard, and so are in political and ideological opposition with the Sentinel. I know Vestrum Tobias. He would not speak a word with the Tyrant, nor the Vanguard. Not unless it was to challenge their philosophies.
So you don't know where I can find the disc?
No. Ask Vestrum Tobias.
Okay.
Do you know anything about a rift leading to the Guardian's realm?
I have heard speak of such a thing. I believe it was where the tower was built and the divide created. When the earth was one, it might still be open.
Any idea where it is?
I am afraid the Venar were never very involved in the affairs of the Sentinel, nor took any part in the divide except to agree to the necessity of it. We had little choice but to concede. We are a magical people. We need the balance, because we would not, could not, survive without magic.
Okay.
How would I go about fighting chaos?
You cannot fight chaos. It is not so simple. To oppose chaos, one must return order to that which has been affected by chaos, and thus reduce its powers. But this is not something everyone can do. Only those ordained by the balance can embark on such a dangerous task and survive.
Okay.
That's about it for now.
I am glad I could be of assistance, April Ryan.
Can
Nic
I
już nie
ask you a
mam
few questions?
żadnych pytań więcej, nie?
Yes.
Thanks, Obnaxus.
Tak
You
jest.
Thanks for your hospitality, Obnaxus.
Goodbye. Blessings of the balance to you, April Ryan, and may your journey have been a long and fruitful one.
Okej. Nic tu więcej nie mamy, oczywiście. Czyli udajemy się w tym momencie do... tej biblioteki. The Enclave.
Some kind of sandstone, very malleable, but also very vulnerable to the elements. These cliffs probably have huge, naturally formed caves and tunnels.
Jak tu ładnie w ogóle. Okay.
It's a circular hollow about 20 centimeters across and about 5 centimeters deep. The dragon's mouth is pointing straight down at the middle of the floor.
Huh?
The dragon's mouth is pointing straight down. It's a circular hollow about 20 centimeters across and about 5 centimeters deep.
Może mam zagrać na flecie. Nic się nie stało.
The dragon's
Teraz.
mouth is pointing straight down at the middle of the floor.
Middle of the floor, okay.
It's a circular hollow about 20 centimeters across and about 5 centimeters deep.
5 centymetrów w dół, może śrubokrętem da się otworzyć, nie? Pinaska? No pinaska nie ma 5 centymetrów. Może flet? Nie? Dragonowi nie pomożemy w ten sposób?
It's emerald green, teeming with life and carrying the pleasant, salty scent of distant shores.
Okej, tu widzę, że są schody, dobra, nieważne. Myślałem, że coś tu trzeba odpierdzielić grubego. Jest i priest.
It's one of the sentinel minstrel.
Oh, oh, goodness me, I didn't hear you come in. By the way, you haven't seen Volume 6 of the Complete Annotated History of the Northlands, have you? I could have sworn it was here yesterday.
Sorry, no.
I guess someone else must have taken it. I try to tell them to write down what they borrow on the list, but they never listen. Only last week I spent 3 hours searching the entire enclave for the second scripture of the balance, the scripture of song, before I realized that Vestrum Tobias was studying it back in the city. Now, such incidents could be avoided if only, and this applies to you too, young lady, people would sign out the books they borrow when they borrow them and sign them back in when they're done. Such a simple procedure. It shouldn't take more than a few seconds to jot down your name and the name of the book you borrow. It makes my job so much easier.
O, niech zgadnę, tej książki nie będzie.
Now, which book did you want me to find for you?
Are you Minstrom Yaren?
Yes, of course. What a silly question.
How would I know? I don't know you.
I am Minstrom Yeren, keeper of the great library of Marcuria. In fact, this is the greatest library of all the Northlands. Perhaps of the entire world. Although they say the Dark people have a library as big, if not bigger, than this one. But of course, we're not allowed anywhere near there. Have you been there?
I don't think...
What a silly question. Of course you haven't. You're not of the dark people, are you? You don't look like any dark people I've ever seen, so I can't see how you could possibly... Now, where did Volume 6 disappear to?
Tobias said I should talk with you.
Tobias? Vestrum Tobias? I haven't seen him for... Well, he was in last week, but before that it must have been days at least. How is he? Still eating enough for 2 mules? I must tell you of this funny story I heard the other day, of how Vestrum Tobias eats enough for a table full of minstrum. Or was it 1 Elguan? Although the Elguan don't, as a rule, eat very much at all. Did you know that the Elguan can smell water more than half a day's journey away? Amazing, amazing creatures, perfectly suited for life in the desert. The balance provides, that's for certain. The balance provides.
Vestrum Tobias recommended that I look at some books.
Books is what we do best here at the Enclave, that is for certain. Which book would you like to see?
Oh. Arcadian folk tales.
I'm looking for a story called The Silver Spear of Gorimon.
Yes, a fanciful tale if I ever saw one, but a charming one. Did you know that I'm often paid visit by adventurers wishing to read everything available on the spear so that they too can set out on their foolish quests?
Yeah, don't you just hate those adventurers?
Well, they pay for my bread, milk, and butter with their contributions to the coffers, so I shouldn't be too critical of them. But they care not about the books. They care only about what the books can give them.
I care. About the books, really.
I can tell. So, the Silver Spear of Gorimon, then?
Okay. Aha, zaraz będę przeciążony tymi książkami.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
Jasne.
I look like a serving maid.
The Silver Spear of Gorimon. In the glory days of Baksheva, before the draft, when Gorimon was the greatest city in the known world, the Parech of Baksheva decided to forge the most powerful weapon in the world to challenge the mighty White Dragon. The Parech has grown greedy and bored, his treasure hold filled with the riches of the world, and he desired nothing except one thing he could never have, the unborn daughter of the White Dragon, the fairest, purest, most beautiful creature in the universe. He had asked the White Dragon for her daughter's hand in marriage, but she had refused, scolding him for his insolence and warning him to keep what? Okay. His distance from immortals. And so the Parech sought the advice of a mighty sorcerer, the dark and cruel Eos, to learn how to kill one of the Drakekin. The sorcerer told the Parech of the white silver of Mount Tyrene, the strongest substance in Arcadia, and how it could be forged by magic to kill even one of the kin. The Parech ordered his army to go north across the ocean and to bring bracken of white silver to shape a weapon. When his men returned with the rare metal, the Parech ordered the finest blacksmith in Baksheva to his castle, where Eos the sorcerer cast a spell to create an unholy forge. 10 days and 10 nights it took before an exhausted blacksmith could present a tall spear to his emperor. But before the spear could be used to kill one of the kin, it had to be bathed in blood. Beheading the poor blacksmith and the soldiers who had retrieved the white silver from Mount Tyranny, the Parek's private bath was filled with their blood. As he dropped the silver spear into the red bath, watched over by Eos, a terrible scream erupted, and steam rose up in a red, foul-smelling cloud. When the steam lifted, the blood was all gone and the spear was glowing in a deep red color. With the terrible weapon now ready to be wielded, Parek issued a challenge to the White Dragon, to either surrender her daughter to him for marriage or to suffer a painful death at his hand. Enraged, the White Dragon refused him yet again, and flew to meet the Parek, his sorcerer and his 1,000-strong army on the green fields outside Garimon. Of the magical silver spear, she knew nothing, and the Parek kept it wrapped in cloth by his side. "Bring your forces around, Parek," warned the White Dragon. "If you do not, I will lay waste to them all." "I wish my men no harm," lied the Parek, "for this is in between the two of us." He then rode forward, alone, and dismounted his horse, but stayed within the reach of the spear. The White Dragon landed before him, and she said, "You are brave to face me like this when you know you cannot harm me." Then the Parek raised a hand as if to greet her, but it was instead a sign to his sorcerer, the terrible Eos, who cast a mighty spell to hold the White Dragon while the Parek drew his silver spear. The White Dragon fought bravely, and she was close to escaping the sorcerer's magic, but the Parek was quick and he thrust the magic spear into her chest. She screamed in pain and anger, and the sorcerer's spell could no longer hold her. Rising on her beautiful wings, blood pouring down on the land below, she cursed Baksheva, her Parek and her people, for all the time. Wherever the White Dragon's blood fell, the land turned arid and grass became sand. The Parek sent his army to follow the White Dragon and to bring back her egg, but the wrath grew, and within days, the once proud empire of Baksheva was turning into a desert. Then followed a fierce storm that tore across the land for 100 days and nights. And when the dust settled, there was nothing left of Baksheva, but 2 coastal cities and a few scattered oases. It is said that in the buried ruins of a lost capital, wrapped in the arms of the Parek who dared test the immortal, rests the silver spear of Gorimon.
Are you done?
Okay.
Let me take that back for you.
Czy ja nie widziałem White Dragona w sumie w śnie? Jak gra się zaczęła?
Oh, goodness, it's you again.
Could I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What a silly question.
I'm looking for some information, but I'm not sure which book to ask for.
No matter. I know a great deal about most of the books in here. What topic intrigues you?
I'd like to learn more about dragons, about the Dragakin.
Oh, yes, yes. We have some wonderful books on that topic. Stay here.
Okej. Będzie kilka książek do przeczytania w takim razie. Leci z księgą.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
Jasne. Secrets of the Drake Kin by Minstrum Eliak. The Drake King are known by many names throughout the Twin Worlds. In Old Tongue, they are often referred to as Drachkin. In some variations of Low Tongue, Drechin. In the Southlands, the word Dragech refers specifically to the winged lizard shape traditionally associated with the kin. In Irhad, the eternal spirits of the kin are called Simpi Drak, regardless of their current shape. In Stag, most cultures refer to the kin as dragon, Drage, Drache, Dragon, though this usually refers only to the winged lizard-like shape and not to the spirit inhabiting this shape. In fact, while in Arcady, the kin are respected and revered as eternal spirits with great significance in the balance and the all. In Stag, the kin are mostly creatures of mythology and fairy tales. However, in some Stag legends and scriptures, notably the Christian Bible, the name dragon is associated with the forces of evil, and thus the religious connotations do seem to have carried over in a somewhat distorted form. Who or what are the Drakekin? Why not ask who is the creator, or what is the all? Questions thus asked will remain in perpetuity, unanswered, for they are in truth unanswerable. To condense all knowledge of the Creator into one answer is futile, as is any attempt to define the all without describing every single element that makes up the all. So also with the Drakekin, we cannot answer who is the kin or what is the kin, but we can provide some answers to the simple questions. The questions that deal with what we see and hear and feel, and what we have been told by the kin themselves. Answers that together may give us, if only the faintest hint of the whole truth, then at least some indication of who or what the Drakekin are. Born of the emptiness between the stars, reads the 11th scripture of the balance, the scripture of time. Shaped in unison with the all, part of the all, yet outside the all. Drakekin. Note the ancient High Tongue variations of Drakekin. Why so many variations and interpretations of the Drakekin from culture to culture? The kin have always been shrouded in mystery, and from mystery rises legend and myth. The kin seem content to be seen as nothing but all tales and figments of bards' fertile imagination. Jestem pod wrażeniem, że aktualnie potrafię to
Are you
czytać
done?
szybko.
Let me take that back for you.
Brzmi to jak delikatny, jak to się mówi, tongue twister? Ale chyba to nailuje, więc punkty dla mnie. Okej, Minstrum Jerin, dawaj kolejną. Jestem na fali.
Oh,
Uhu.
oh,
Could I see
oh certainly.
I'm looking for some.
No,
To
man.
już słyszeliśmy. Magical people of Arcadia were given a piece of the stone disc.
I need to find out which four magical people of Arcadia were given a piece of the stone disc that serves as the key to the Guardian's realm.
The stone disc of the balance, yes? Yes. There could possibly be something on that in... let me check. Just one moment.
Wyjął coś zakurzonego, ostro, jak nic. Siup.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
Bardzo dziękuję. Chapter 16 in the 8th scripture, the scripture of breaking. Regarding the disc of the balance and the events that came about when the disc was broken. The scriptures tell us that the disc was kept at the enclave for many thousands of years, safely guarded from any threat by the respect held by every man and woman for the authority of the fathers. But with descent came disobedience, and disobedience brought immorality, and immorality began theft. Tyrant soldiers, aided by sentinel traitors, attempted to make away with the disc, but were thwarted by the wife of the king herself, intervening, although forbidden to do so, on behalf of the fathers. The disc was brought safely back to the Enclave, but the threat would linger in the minds of the Minstrum and the Vestrum. So it became that the disc was melted in the forge of the dragon's mouth, shaped into the elements of 4 magical people, and given to these respective people for safekeeping until such a time when it was decreed that the disc should once more be whole. 1 stone to the gentle souls that sing in the dark and shape the earth between their toes. 1 stone to the watchers of the woods, the ones who are outside. 1 stone to the 2 that make one of air and the sea. And 1 stone to the keepers of the dark flame, the eternally dark, the mariners. When the time comes for the disc to be whole again, 1 person will make a journey to the 4 who hold the pieces, and the pieces will be given willingly, because there will be no doubt to the righteousness of this person. Okej. Czyli potrzebujemy kogoś z lasu, kogoś z... 2 that make one, air and sea. Czyli chodzi pewnie o Smoka i jej córkę? A Keepers of the Dark Flame, Mariners. Nie wiem, co znaczy Mariners. Coś chyba z podróżami morskimi, nie?
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
Okej. Niby coś się dowiedziałem, niby nie, ale podejrzewam, że Tobias byłby mi w stanie wytłumaczyć jakiś następny ślad, bo prawdopodobnie będzie wiedział o tym więcej niż ja. Zobaczmy, co jest jeszcze tutaj na dole. A wheel.
It's a rusty wheel. It's stuck.
O WD-40 potrzeba. WD-40. Okej. Cofnijmy się z tą informacją do Tobiasa. Travels in the Northlands. In my many years as a traveling poet and bard, I have journeyed far and wide across the fair realm of Arcady, and I have seen sights most people have not dreamed. I have stood on the magnificent and terrible southern capes in the midst of winter, when the storms are at their fiercest, while waves as tall as the towers of Altaban washed over my frozen body. I have witnessed the monstrous beasts that lurk in those dark and deadly waters of the self-swallow brave Gallon's Hall. Creatures the size of mountains that, with a flick of a tail, can touch the depths of the sea and the stars themselves. I have crossed the great ocean from north to south and from east to west, and in the course been stranded on desert islands, with no sustenance but what I could gather from the sparse vegetation. For months at a time, I have ridden the giant Elguan across Kangargrill, the wasteland, from Altaban to Monterpa and further south where the Teruk. The oases are few and far between, and I have seen the shifting dunes above the ruins of Gaurimon, precious jewel of Bakshivan. Empire, concealed for centuries by the coarse and treacherous sand. I have journeyed far west, carried on goodwill and destiny by shadow ships, to the strange and unknown cliffs of a world unseen by most. A world of an unfamiliar tongue and customs, a world of great wonder and mysticism. I have seen all this and more, but the fairest sight still I have seen in the lands of the north, from Ireed to the border mountains, from Tyrene to the Bay of Fire. No sight can ever compare to dawn at Mount Tyrene, looking out to the plains of Nedra, whilst wild stallions run free in the thousands, and to look on the city of Coruscant, the Pearl of Fire, while the boiling sun sets in the ocean beyond, the slow waves reflecting dark yellow and red as they lap slowly upon the sandy shores, is an experience truly treasured and near forgotten. These lands are blessed by the Creator, shaped by men, yet wild and free and fertile, home to the greatest cities, the most precious sites, and the most cultured and civilized people in Arcady. Of all the fires I have rested my weary legs by, of all the taverns where I have learned the legends of tale spinners and memorized the songs of bards, of all the lands where I have wandered from city to village, it is to the Northlands I return time and time again to learn ever more. Join me now, for I will evoke in you the very emotions I first experienced when visiting the sights and treasures of the Northern Lands. Join me, and I will surely bring you there, to the exotic midst of this blessed land, and you will pine? And you will pine for its rugged coast and green woods and its hardy people, and like me, you will never rest until you can return to yonder shores. Gwiazdka. Mercuria. O Mercuria, the unkempt diamond, of capitals thou art by truth the fairest. Thy counsel many seek for knowledge, kept within is centuries sought and gathered. By men wiser than the ages, brought hither by word of mouth, Mercuria, change thou not the course of war. Between thine people, diplomat, wise man, magician, all this and more. Thou hast without equal the mark of merit and virtue. The august capital of Aerid, the unified country, Mercuria lies on the hardy southern coast of the Northlands, halfway between Tyrant and Coruscant. It is a port of call for merchants, traders, adventurers, and pilgrims from all four continents. A place of commerce and diplomacy for millions of humans and other species. Aerid is a strong and proud land patched between the plains of Negdra to the north, the land of Tyrene to the west, the Great Sea to the south, and the forests of Northlands to the east, and inhabited by humans, Dolmari, Tyrene, Mole people, and Venia. Aerid was formed after Mercuria emerged as a major center for diplomacy and trade, and became the banner under which the surrounding lands have united as one. Aerid is a democracy, currently led by the Chief Council of the Aerid flag, Lord Igvan Delan, the High Council, composed of the ministers who govern by representation, resides in the Mercurian Hall of Assembly, flanked by the palace and the barracks. The Aerides are traditionalists, and their form of government has barely changed over the last few millennia. In high tongue, Aerid means unification or assembly. Mercuria is one of the largest cities of Arcadia, the capital of Aerid and the center for trade, diplomacy, and cultural diversity, populated by a large variety of races, from human to Venia. Mercuria has grown from its origins as the birthplace of humanity to a city of all Arcadians and the hub of the civilized world. Founded 20,000 years ago at the shore of the then unconquerable ocean, it is the first known permanent settlement of the emerging human race. Initially left to its own devices by more developed races, Mercuria grew large and fat and wealthy. With newfound confidence, it passed through a period of expansion which gained it a reputation of a merciless aggressor, which soon brought violent attention from the Tyrene in the west and the Dolmari in the north. After years of war, Mercuria was decimated and subsequently rebuilt with sufficient reinforcements to weather attacks from both sea and land. Peaceful times followed. Whereupon Mercuria settled into the role it has in today's Arcadia. Although all surrounding areas fall under its jurisdiction, there is sufficient self-governing and few central taxes to appease all but the most disgruntled. The huge areas of farmland around the city benefit from the well-kept roads, markets, and the busy export to other lands. Nearby villages benefit from the military might of Mercuria, protecting them against roving barbarians and Tyrene armies. And Mercuria also provides the people of the Northlands with one of the best and busiest ports in Arcadia, allowing travel to distant destinations around the world.
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
Ciężko się niektóre literki czyta. Muszę przyznać. Okej. I zostało jeszcze chyba jedna księga.
Could I see? Could I see? I'm looking.
No.
Yep.
Are there any books about flying people who observe and tell stories?
Winged storytellers, hmm? Let me see what I can find. Hold on.
Winged storytellers. Okay.
I did find something of...
The island of Elias, near the Briston Atoll. Maybe I should try to go there.
Okay. Alatian, a crafty winged people who have recently dwindled in numbers and whose ability to fly long distances has been steadily diminishing over the past few centuries. The Alatian, chyba Alatian, are known for their ability, nie wiem w sumie, are known for their ability to remember and tell stories from before the dawn of mankind and up to modern events. The largest known tribe of Alatian with whom traders have occasional contact resides on the otherwise uninhabited island of Alai in the Briston Atoll. Okay.
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
Okej. W skrócie musiałem wrócić się do NPC-ta, żeby zadać mu kilka pytań, które odblokowały mi kolejne książki i domyślam się, że w tym momencie powinienem udać się do portu? Zapytać się o to, czy ktoś by mnie... Zaraz. Tam jest jeszcze ten rybak, który zawsze dużo gada, nie? To jest cargo? Nie, to jest jakiś ziomek. Zaraz. Jeszcze jest rybak, który prawdopodobnie mógłby mi coś powiedzieć, bo on miał strasznie dużo opowieści, chyba, nie? Ma też barkę.
I wouldn't feel too comfortable about sailing anywhere in that. It's like a toy boat for children.
Zaraz się zapytamy, zobaczymy.
Hello again, old man.
It be you.
It be you. Czy słyszałeś coś kiedyś o skrzydlatych osobach? Albo coś w tym stylu? Mam nadzieję. O!
Do you know the island of Elias?
Aye,
Elias.
I be knowing lots and lots about the feared Isle of Elias.
Okay.
It's feared? How?
Because it be a place of cannibals.
Oh.
You really don't know anything about the island of Elias, do you?
No, I do not.
Okej, może drugi ten marynarz będzie wiedział coś na ten temat. Maritime Stories? Wątpię, żeby coś powiedziało nowego.
Sure, sweetie, I be happy to. What story you be wanting to hear now?
Exciting adventures. Have you heard a story about a god who... O, może?
Have you heard a story about
Wpadło mi
a
tak
god
do
who
głowy,
fell
że w
from
sumie on
the
mógłby
sky into
wiedzieć
the
coś.
sea?
Aye, that I be having. Although that be a story of man-eating mermen who ravaged the sea of songs, swallowing sailors whole and spitting their bones out to dry. Are you sure you be up for hearing such a cruel tale?
Okej.
I've heard worse.
Ye be a tough little lady, be you not? All right. Well, like I be telling yous, the Sea of Song surrounding the island kingdom of Gien be a treacherous sea where countless vessels have disappeared without a trace. Now, this be near 30 long winters ago, mind, during me second term as captain of the trader Lucky Lady. We've been crossing the Sea of Songs for 2 seasons, and we'd yet to be seeing any sign of the dreaded bloodthirsty mermen who lurk in the waters off the Gien coast. That night we be laying still with our sails down, awaiting the wind to pick up and carry us north to Mercuria, when we be hearing a frightful scream a-coming from the port side of the Lady Luck. I be the first to rush over on account of me having me arm down the apple barrel. We just been to Arras to pick up 100 barrels of sweet Gien apples.
Okay.
And as luck would have it, I be there just in time to witness Sally Barney's horrible fate. He be in the water, screaming and waving his arms, and the water around him be red as a midwife's arms after a grueling birth.
I get the picture. Go on.
Then I glimpse a large, shiny, sleek body be pulling Sally down and swallow him whole. It be the mermen come to claim the body of the sailor who dared across their sea.
Okay.
Are you sure it wasn't a shark?
What?
A what?
Big fish with sharp teeth and dead black eyes and a large triangular fin on top?
Ye mean a black-eyed snapjaw? I guess it could have been, but it be no snapjaw. It be the dreaded merman of the Sea of Songs.
Where does the sea god fit into all of this?
I be coming to that. You see, the bloodthirsty mermen be not only happy with cannibalizing sailors, but they be sacrificing their own to their dark old sea god.
Actually, unless the mermen are human, they wouldn't really be cannibals if they ate humans.
Blood sacrifices to their dreaded god who lives on the bottom of the sea. Aye, that be the truth of the mermen, fierce and bloodthirsty cannibals of the Sea of Songs.
Thanks. Good story.
Okay.
Aye.
I'm all storied out for now. Thanks.
Aye, you tell me when you want more, right?
Teraz pytanie, czy muszę się cofnąć do biblioteki,
See you later.
żeby przeczytać o tych mermenach, czy zapytam się jeszcze drugiego kapitana, czy słyszał coś o tej wyspie w sumie? Zaraz się przekonamy.
Hello.
Oho. Okay.
Did you ever hear of the merman of the Sea of Songs?
You mean the bloodthirsty cannibal merman of the Sea of Songs?
That's it.
Never heard of him.
Are you sure you've never heard of the merman of the Sea of Songs?
Be quiet. Shh. Not so loud.
Okay.
What's up with the shushing?
Legend says that if you speak openly of the bloodthirsty cannibal merman of the Sea of Songs, they will hunt you down until they've caught you and devoured you.
Uh-huh.
And you believe this legend?
No, I'm just trying to scare you off.
Do you know the island of Elias?
The vacation paradise of the ancient Del Mare? Certainly.
How do I get there?
It's near the Briston Atoll, but boats rarely travel directly to Briston from Mercuria. You'd have to travel via Gien.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything about a god that fell from the sky into the sea?
Of course. You find fallen gods most everywhere these days. They're an air and a hand.
Really?
No, of course not. There are no fallen gods in the sea. It wouldn't make much sense, would it? If the sea was full of gods just lying about the seabed.
So you've never heard of such a thing happening?
Now you got it.
Okay, can you give me a lift?
Can you give me a lift to Guyenne on your ship?
There are 3 problems with that scenario. Number 1, there's no wind, so we can't set sail south.
Okay.
Number 2, I lost my navigator a few weeks past, and I have yet to find his replacement.
Okay.
And number 3, you're a woman. We don't let women on board the White Dragon.
Isn't that a bit sexist?
Sexy is just what I worry about. What with a boat full of men being out at sea for months at a time?
Not sexy, sexist.
I'm a sailor, girl. What do you expect? Good bedside manners?
I'd really appreciate it if I could hitch a ride with you to Gien.
Ain't gonna happen. Sorry.
I'd really
Ain't gonna...
Okej.
Bye.
Może w tym wypadku powinienem się wrócić do tego gościa i zapytać się go, czy chciałby robota, albo czy by mnie sam tam podrzucił. Może
Well,
jakby mu
again,
mapę
old
dał,
man.
czy coś.
It be you.
It be you.
Do you know how I can get passage on a boat going south?
Aye, coin be the way, as me beloved wife always be saying. Course she'd be running off with a wealthy merchant while I be away at sea. Women, never trusted one I didn't pay for again.
I don't have much coin at all.
And I be at a loss, as do ye, unless...
Unless?
I need coin to travel in a boat unless... what?
Unless I be calling in a favor with the good Captain Horatio Nebave, who be traveling to Guyenne as soon as the wind be picking up.
Okej.
What kind of favor?
Oh, he be owing me from back when I was his captain.
Would you cash in your favor with Nebave if I got your
what?
bird back?
Aye, I be promising anything to get me friend back. It be a deal.
A kurna.
See you later.
If I not be dead, aye.
Czyli muszę jakimś cudem wygrać tego ptaka? O mój Boże, już pamiętam. O, good God. Okej, jak wygrać z tym gościem? W takim razie?
That's the guy in charge of the Cups game. It's a talking bird.
Hey, you. What's going on? Why didn't you deliver any maps yesterday?
Uh-oh.
I wasn't around, sorry.
Well, there are more maps to be delivered, and my customers are getting very impatient. Did you deliver the map to the rolling man?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me see his signature, and I'll give you your next delivery.
Oh shit, zapomniałem o tym.
Here's your next delivery, a map of the Northlands to a Tun Lyak staying at the Journeyman Inn. And be quick about it. She's been waiting since the day before yesterday.
Okej. O, może się tym zajmę w takim razie.
It's a map of the Northlands. I'm supposed to deliver this to,
Tonlujek. To jest tu?
It's the innkeeper. She looks busy. Excuse me?
Yes? Oh, It is you.
It is me.
I'm looking for a guest of yours, Tunlayak.
The sailor? She is looking for work today, I'm afraid. With most of the ships moored to the docks for balance knows how long, it is difficult for sailors to find work.
Okay.
Do you know when Tunlayak is expected back?
I could not tell you, child, but from what I know of the ships in harbor, she will not find one that needs a navigator anytime soon.
O, byś się zdziwiła.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome, child.
Aha. Czyli teraz trzeba znaleźć tę kobietę, powiedzieć jej, że jest posada. Gdzie ona może być? No w sumie w porcie, tak? Jakby nie było. City Gates. Czy ktoś tutaj taki się znajduje? Chyba, że się sama trafi gdzieś po drodze w sumie. Sprawdza jeden statek, drugi stateczek. Nie, tu jej nie ma. Ale w sumie mógłbym powiedzieć kapitanowi o tym, że szuka nawigator pozycji. Oho. Nie.
Bye.
Nic z tych rzeczy niestety. Okej. Czyli muszę w takim razie zająć się tą grą w kubki. I wygrać jakimś cudem. Okej, zobaczmy. Chyba, że może Map Merchant mi powie coś o niej. Może ją widział. Albo coś takiego.
Did you make your delivery to Tunlayak at the Journeyman Inn yet?
Oh, I forgot.
By the balance.
How about a game of cups today?
Can you tell me again what I can win?
An antique Domari canter from Gien, a superb cast iron replica of Mount Tyranny, a magic walnut from NCL, and this, unique talking bird.
Tym bym zainteresowany.
How do I play?
You put your coin down on the table. I put a cup on top of it and shuffled it around with the other two cups. And all you have to do is guess which one hides your coin.
Okay.
And remember, no magic used and none allowed. This amulet right here will light up if you use magic. Then you'll be banned. For life!
Aha.
Sorry, but I'm broke.
May the balance bring coin to your pocket, yo.
W razie co, gdybym miał się
How about a
softlokować.
game of cups today?
Okay, let's go.
Just place your bet, investment, on the table and the game will begin.
Mula?
Here's my coin. Now, how do I play?
I place one cup on top of your coin, like so.
Nawet nie...
Then
Huh?
I shuffle them, like so.
A nawet nie wiem pod którym.
Now, you guess which cup hides your coin. If you get it right, you win another coin, 3 in a row, and you win a prize.
Skąd mam wiedzieć? Skoro nawet nie wiedziałem, pod który był wsadzony ten. Ha? What?
It's this one, for sure.
Looks like you've got the wrong cup. It happens. A 1 in 3 chance, you know. But with coin in your pocket, you can always try again.
Ha? Nic się nie stało z moimi momentami? Okej. Mam użyć... What?
I'll try one more.
Keep your eyes on the cup.
Ale...
Now, you guess which cup hides your coin. If you get it right, you win another coin. 3 in a row, and you win a prize.
Zaraz, to jest żelazo. Mam jakiś magnes przy sobie? Nie wiem. What? Mogę używać przedmiotów tak po prostu chamsko? Nie. Nie, no bo to zdecydowanie jest gra jakaś głupiej szansy, której albo muszę jakimś cudem zgadnąć, albo nie wiem. No. How? Może na flecie zagram. Będzie super. Czekaj, czy mogę zagrać na... Delivery listem? Left cup, middle cup, right cup? Nie. Śrubokrętem go dziabnę.
Nothing happened.
What? Oh!
Hey, that cup moved.
To jest śrubokręt z magnesem, prawda?
It's a magnetized screwdriver. I have absolutely no idea. So
Aha.
I'll just take a wild guess and choose this one.
That's correct, but you used magic, didn't you? You used your magic wand.
Nah, your amulet didn't light up, did it?
No, but it's impossible.
Because you use
Iron
magic yourself?
coin,
Because nobody's supposed to ever
magnetized
win your game?
screwdriver.
They have a name for people like you, sir. Con artist.
A nawet nie widziałem, do którego kubka
What?
jest wsadzana moneta,
I'm
nie?
outraged. I'm outraged.
Whatever. I want my prize.
Prize? You don't get a prize for winning once, especially when you're cheating. You cheat.
You want me to call the city guard? I demand a prize.
Oh, by the gods of gambling. Here, take this and leave me be.
O,
A calculator? Where did you get this?
Oh, I don't know. Won it off some guy who got it from someone else who's supposedly been in stock. It's it's a valuable souvenir from the mysterious and elusive world of logic.
okej.
Now, would you please let me be? Let someone else play. Yes?
Ja muszę birba wygrać, halo.
I'm not talking to you, you cheat!
A?
It's a talking bird.
To jest na cholerę mi ten kalkulator.
Strangely enough, it's an old-fashioned calculator. Like the ones they used back in, like the Elizabethan times.
Chcesz kalkulator? Z powrotem? Zamienię się za birba. Nie no, muszę zaraz. Gdzie ona idzie? Halo.
I want to play again.
No, 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 not you, lady. Get your errand off my table.
Ha?
I have a right to play. I didn't use magic.
You did use that magic wand there. That's magic to me.
Magic wand.
No, it's science, not magic. There's no sign that says no science allowed now, is there?
What do you want from me?
Birba.
I want to play.
Sorry, lady, that magic wand of yours will put me out of business. I'd rather close up for the day than let you play another game.
I want to play again.
With that magic wand of yours, you'll put me out of business. Sorry.
I want to play again.
With that magic wand... I'm not talking to you, you cheat.
Oh, shit.
Did you make your delivery to buy the...
Nie. Fuck. Jak zrobię z tym kalkulatorem? Na cholerę mi ten kalkulator. Nie przypominam sobie kompletnie żadnej osoby, która by chciała kalkulator mieć. Ha? Idę sprzedam, kurde, to Bajasowi, że zostałem oszukany przez
Are you busy?
oszukistę.
I'm never too busy for you, April. What may I assist you with today?
A. Never
Thank you.
mind.
Good day to you.
I want to play again.
With that magic wand of yours, you'll put me out of business. Sorry.
Może dam mu screwdrivera.
I'll make a trade with you. My magic wand for one of your prizes, and then I'll leave your game alone.
What's the catch?
No catch. You get a magic wand, and I get one of your exotic prizes.
All right. Fair enough. Which prize would you like?
Birb.
The talking bird.
That scraggly heap of... A fantastic choice, young lady. Hold on a second and I'll get him for you. A fantastic choice, and I really, really mean that.
Okej. Normalnie go tam. Aha. W torebkę normalnie zapakowała. Okej.
So, you're a bird, huh?
Yeah. Wait a second. Did the old man send you to get me?
I guess he did. My name's April.
Oh, God, is there no escape? I mean, not that I like being cooped up in a cage for gamblers to gawk at and children to spit at all day, but
Yes.
give me a break. It's better than being locked away in a stinking chest.
O, jest.
Thanks a whole bunch for rescuing me, April.
You're welcome.
No, hey, that's not what I meant. I was being sarcastic. Do you know what sarcastic means? Speak all tongue? Yes, hmm?
No, actually, I don't. I speak English.
English? English? I don't know where you're from, lady, but you're weird. Okay, so let me go already, alright? Enough with the I'm human so I can boss the bird around shtick. We're all impressed.
Sorry, I promised the old man I'd win you back. I need a favor from him badly.
Yeah? So what's so important you'd sacrifice a bird's happiness and well-being?
The fate of two worlds, billions of people, and the balance.
Yeah? So... No, forget it.
So were you always just Bird? Or did you have a better name?
No, it's always been Bird. My full name is That Damn Bird. I learned that when I was 2 weeks old. That damn bird, the old man would say. No good ball of feathers. Then he beat me with a stick.
Really?
No. He'd just stick me in the chest and forget about me. Which is almost as bad as beating, believe you me.
I'm sorry to hear that, Bird. You know, if you were my bird, I think I'd call you Crow.
Yeah, well, I'm my own bird, lady, and I don't...
Crow?
Crow. You'd call me Crow? That's a pretty good name. It's a proper name, at least, not just an insult.
Anyway, I guess I'd better get you back to your master bird. He's pining for you.
All he's pining for is coin to gamble with.
It's really none of my business. Sorry.
Sure you are.
O. Birb aktualnie. Dobry jest. Okay. Jo, dziadek, mamy Birba.
How's your bird, sir? It wasn't easy, but I got him back. I sure hope you're grateful.
Bird, blessed be the balance, me faithful friend and companion be back.
O nie, do skrzynki.
no, not back in the chest, not in the chest!
Now can you help me get passage on a ship?
Aye, I be a man of me word. Speak ye with Captain Horatio Nebevay of the White Dragon, the ship behind yous. Tell him Umbrianos be sending yous to cash in on that old favour he be owing me.
Thanks, old man.
Aye.
Air. Może się z nim strajduje za tego ptaka. Jakimś cudem. Byłoby miło. Chcesz pieniądze? Zapłacę za tego birba.
Hello again, old man.
Zobaczymy, czy jest jakakolwiek taka opcja.
You.
See you later.
If I not be dead, aye.
Wybacz. Crow. Będziesz Russell. O, w moich oczach będzie Russell. Powiedział pewnie każdy, kto pomyślał o aktorze, nie?
Hello. You know old Umbrianos, don't you?
The old drunk? Aye, he be a good captain once. But ever since he lost his ship, he hasn't been much worth to anyone.
Be that as it may, you do owe him a favor, right?
Aye, that I do. He saved my life more than once. And I wouldn't be captain of this beautiful lady if it weren't for him.
Guess what? I'm here to cash in on that favor.
I'll be damned. What did you do for the old geezer? Promise him your hand in marriage?
Don't you mind that, old boy. Just get ready to sail south. You're giving me a lift to the island of Elias. I mean, since you're already heading for Gien.
I am? That could prove a little tricky.
How come?
For one, there is no wind. That accursed alchemist up north has put some kind of spell on the wind. Clax, I believe his name is. Roper Clax.
Roper Clax.
Lives in a bloody rock somewhere beyond Riverwood. As long as he's got his dirty claws on the wind, this vessel ain't going nowhere. Then there's a little problem with my crew. I can't very well leave the harbor without a navigator, and my last one decided he didn't much care for the sea anymore and went off to marry a serving maid.
But, okay. Let's say I manage to free the wind and find you a new navigator. Then will you drop me off on Elias?
You think you will be able to defeat Clax, free the wind, and find me a new navigator? By Jaw's pus-filled left eye, if you do such a trick, then I'll take you wherever you wish to go.
Okay.
Most likely they'll be holding your funeral within the week, girl. Just leave the madman be and let the army deal with him.
Never you mind, as long as you keep your promise and take me to Elias.
What's with Elias, anyhow? It's been deserted for hundreds of years, ever since the Dolmari fell victim to the Great Plague.
I need to visit the Elation people, to listen to some of their stories.
As if there aren't enough stories here. Huh. It takes all sorts, that be for sure.
Right. Progress.